Hello, 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 hello. Ah, should have got the Three Stooges. The hello, hello, hello. Anyway, we only got 2 weeks to catch up on this week. Why is that? Because I'm a third of the slacker that I was the first whole half of the season, maybe? Or I got some of that stuff done, so that could be. Anyway, hurt my back trying to put a snowplow on a tractor, because that's how I operate. Don't. So what we got here would be our kickoff of the second half of the season from old Indianapolis. Great track for trucks. I'm telling you, if you haven't done it, join us, League 7000. Discord information's right there. You got to join up on the Discord. That way you can be a hooligan with us. But I'm telling you what, this is a fantastic truck track. It was good. Yes, it's a little tough to pass. It's tough to pass a lot of places because, some of these guys were pretty close to the same speed. Speaking of fast, Matt Pierzini takes her out, P1. Ryan Hyatt goes off in P2. Dylan Simmons and Clay Cantrell, row 2. Kyle Gretsch, Ryan Traver, row 3. Oliver Turan, Keith Hanlon, taking up row 4. Zach, oh my God, how did he not start on the pole? Roethlisberger starts 9th. Stacy Hunter takes off 10th position. We got Boo Sid starting 11th. Morris Bogan in 12th. Al Corey, P13. I got 14th somehow. That's probably more like it. John Campbell, P15. Alex Goff, the Little Debbie Chevy, starting P16. Matt Harmon, Derek Catt, row 9. James Lawson and the Nodge. We got a Nodge sighting starting 20th. Ben Harcum and Chris Melton take up row 11. Brandon Hinton and Pete Dillon round out the 24 truck field. 24, man. That was fantastic. That is absolutely just great. I love it. Like to see the bigger fields because it just makes you look more professional. I don't know why. I like 2025 trucks. I think that's just pretty well on it. The pit stop board at the bottom has come on, and you see that it shows Haya. That would be Ryan Hyatt. Dun dun dun. Ryan Hyatt's in timeout. Ryan Hyatt's in timeout. Not really. He's only kind of in trouble. His computer did a little glitchy-roo, and, it happens. Happens to the best of us. So we got some genuine fast folks here as we get ready to take the green, and Hyatt will be out very shortly. Off we go like a herd of turtles in a snowstorm. Down through turn 1. Through the short chute, down around turn 2, back down the straightaway. Then is one of the tracks I have been to. Those straightaways are impressive. I've seen it multiple times, and it just is a thing to behold of just how freaking big this place is. It's a cool track. Too bad we didn't have better weather for it, because it's usually 900,000 degrees, and it's like melty fat people weather, because I'm usually melting because I'm fat. It's terrible. But man, it's a good time. Best time I've ever had melting to death. Like Frosty the No Man. We got side by side. Pierzini says, hey, give me that spot. Like, no, it's my spot. I'm going to keep it. Well, you even heard the going by there. Nodge got a little goosey there off 2, catches it. That was kind of a common thing, and for some reason it seemed to be turn 2. I don't remember it being real windy. Maybe that had something to do with it, but we definitely were, let's call it loose off 2. Just in general, who knows why. I need me a digital Chad Knaus around here. Like, hey, explain to me what's going on here. All right, we head off into lap 3. That would be M&T team's Clay Cantrell down there in old Bristol, Tennessee. So why is he good at big tracks? That's what we wonder. I mean, he should be a short track ace. We got the snake happening. Oh, we got some ollie off the wall. Running P2 here is Dylan Simmons. Nearman on by. And we got our lovingly, affectionately known as Bad Matt Piercini, because you can only have so many mats before one of them's a good mat and the other one's a bad one. We're running out P4, Ryan Traver. He's nearman along in front of the old sexy Walter machine, as usual, piloted by Kyle. Behind Kyle is Keith Handlin. And only moved up a couple spots so far. Zach Roethlisberger, kind of the resident alien that comes in and just beats the hell out of us every now and then. He has not beat the hell out of us quite yet. Morris coming around here in the golf mobile. Two things I like to do that I suck at, iRacing and golf. And he's combined the two. Like next level thinking. And there we got Ollie in P9. And Stacy Hunter rounding out the 10th of our 24 positions that we're counting. And we're going to jump forward in the action. And why is that, you say? Well, because I want to. That's why. This is a recap. We're not going to show you the whole thing. So we shall return pretty shortly. And we have jumped forward just a couple of laps. You're fine. And the broadcaster curse kind of works both ways. So, I mean, you know when I'm looking at somebody, something bad's going to happen to them, right? Most of the time. In live, it's just because I'm lucky. In these, it's on purpose. And there we go. No bueno. Oh, watch out. Oh, Sid. Bad job. Boo. Sid. Boo. Sid did bad. Always boo, Sid. Boo. Sid only kind of nose punched the hell out of it. All right. That was all. I just forgot to show you all that. So now we will jump forward some more. And we come back. We're going to come back with 7 to go. Something else that I have noticed, and I'm sure we'll see it. We do have it set on the crashes, which all the other weird things, like Piercini had an issue getting into the pits and played his best Roscoe P. Coltrane, and Big Orange himself there, Hyatt, just went around him just like the General Lee would have done. It was pretty sweet. But on the loose off of 2 has been kind of become more of tight off of 1, so the short shoot wall has had the ever-living crap knocked out of it. Lap after lap after lap. There was one spot, and honestly, I should have just made a new camera for that off of there shooting down to show you guys. But as they come up here and come up off, there were 4 of them in a row. It was just thunk, 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 thunk. But the positive side of this, they're not hitting anything. So, you know, kind of no harm, no foul. I mean, it kind of harms the truck and makes it drive foul, but other than that, you know. Meanwhile, we had some late race strategery. Some of the back half thought, you know, we'll go ahead and just stop. We'll slap on some tires. We'll see what we get. Starting about 18 to go. I would say mixed, but not real great results. Seemed the move was not to do that. Could be a little better. So we'll do a 5 to go through the field here. Morris, that boy's up front again. Putting a hurting on him. Ollie is 2.7 seconds back. That is not an insignificant number. That's a hell of a lead. Chris is right behind Ollie. I like that. The more I look at that truck, the more I like it. Then another pretty good gap back, which is typical for Indy. We got Keith Handlin sitting here P4. And you see the jump back here to Sid, who's sitting in 5th overall. Not a terrible day, even though Sid is terrible. Little Debbie Chevy. Hello, Mr. Goff. My second favorite truck. I have to take Hen. Anyway, there's that wild Brandon Hinton mobile doing some neurons. With Pete Dillon, the 31 truck, up 16 spots. Him and Brandon both. 16 spots. Chris, that's up running 3rd, up 19 spots. Morris gained 11. These guys was making hay. Speaking of making hay, there's Clay, who rhymes with hay, and Zach Roethlisberger, who is number 93. I'm not sure why it's showing 45, but that is just what it do. They are getting up there 8th and 9th, making Pete now up 14 positions, but running 10th. So, all things said and told, he's not doing bad. Dylan Simmons running there in 11th. The old Hen Barkham mobile, the company truck, is running 12th. It's not really. But the house truck would not be a Ford if it was mine. The Sexy Waltrip mobile down 8 positions in 13th. Ryan Traver also down 8 positions, which these are some of our pitters. Down 13. Unlucky 13 with the Halloween paint. By the way, these paints are not accurate to this race for everybody. Some of them did have extras on that I saved and just was having an issue trying to get what was the right one up. So, you'll see. So these are actually the next week for Rockingham. That is the paint you're looking at now. So they'll look the same for the next half of the video. Matt Harmon is running around there in P18. That Hoser's running around in 19th. The Nodge, hi Nodge, he is running around P20. JC got some new rubbers back there in 21. Stacy Hunter is 22. Meow in 23. And James is in 24th. Come back around here and switch over to the leader, Okola, with a 2.4 second lead still through all that. Nothing really changed. There's not really anybody that's really super close to each other. Zach and Clay are still fighting. And that is the closest battle on the track. Jump back. We got some Barkham and Kyle are kind of close, but these two are, and they race together a lot, so they're actively sweating each other. Morris is about to win this thing by a country mile, maybe even a city mile. I don't know about a Michigan mile, but here he come. Off turn 4. Morris, the Nike Golf ain't got no numbers mobile. That's 36 truck that is on the quarter bander. He's going to beat Ollie to the stripe for his first LOL win. Only took him like 5 races to do it. Yikes. Help us all. And P2 would be Oliver Turan. P3 would be Chris Melton. Overall, pretty clean race. Really clean. It's a good run. We definitely good run. And it's him up and into the wall doing their fancy stuff. Here is our rundown. Jim, could you give me a rundown? Morris over Ollie and Chris. Keith over Sid, who beat Clay and Zach. Brandon beat Ben and Kyle. Dylan and the Ryans finished 12th, 13th. Pete is going to take out P14 in front of Alex. And the other following up here with the Piracini Corey Harmon trio. And then Nodge, Cooper, and Campbell, attorneys at law. I don't know what that was, but that sounded like a fart. That's what I think about it when I cross the rumble strips. Oh, good times, good times. All right, Hunter Cat Lawson. That Hunter Cat. El Gato Danger. Danger Zone Gato. Or something. I don't know. Anyway, we have got a another part of this we need to take you over to, which is going to be the trucks at Rockingham. It's like a mile, 1.1 miles, something like that. I was thinking it was 1.3, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. I think I actually say that in the recording that it's 1.3. I already recorded that one, so we're doing this in the wrong order. The magic of YouTube. But anyhow, let's jump over there, okay? All right? It's at 8. At 8. You sure? We good? All right. We'll see you there. Well, hello. Welcome back. Spooky time, I think. Rockingham. As the field rolls off on this 1.3-ish mile track, or is this maybe just a chain 1.1, something like that. Rockingham is just right around a mile. That's where we're going with this. Look at our grid. Ollie starts on the pole with Hanlon on the outside. Then we got Morris and Kyle with Ben and Al. Ryan and Ryan. That's easy. And then we got John and Brian with Sid and One Cool Cat, or El Gato Diablo, as he's also known. James Lawson and Chris Melton, Brandon Hinton, Matt Harmon, and Pete Dillon rounding out the group. Let's see what the old ticker has to say about this. The ticker says lights are off, is what it says. And they got their Twitch, Ollie the Mongol, which YouTube keeps their stuff up. That's where we're going to end up. Switch to Twitch. We're going to do a Twitch switch. Green, green, green. I didn't get lights, lights, lights. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, on down and around through 1 and 2 we go. We got fights. This track, I cannot accurately describe just how, I mean, you can see the trucks bouncing around. She is rough, and that kind of makes her slick, and she likes to fight. It's like a drunk lady tried to pick up at the bar at like 3:15. Like, it's way too late for her to still be there at the bar, and she's going to put up a fight, and that's just how it is. Oof. Tough. Well, there is Kyle underneath Keith, and there is Ryan Traver, and there's the other Ryan in his spooky Halloween costume behind. He is on the outside of Rafter, going rounds is Rafter. I might just say that every time I talk about him. That's what I'm going to call him. Rafter. That's stupid. Even by my thoughts on it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! My beautiful car, the house truck, has been struck. That's the only reason I kept. That's supposed to see that. Poor old Hen Barkham. Got him an owie. All that actually was Kyle in the 27. That'd be the Gretsch. Popped the wall, come down, corrected it, and you know, things happen. So we are going to jump forward, ladies and germs. Back we come. Or something. We've leapt forward through time, just past the halfway point. We're looking at a pretty sweet Bigfoot scheme. I hate to give Sid credit for anything, but he's there with my house truck. And, man, it's cool. Oh, Gilligan! Whee! Let's go mow some grass. Hey, you know what? Overall, other than getting some lawn mowing accomplished, not the worst thing that could happen there. So, okay. Yeah, that's cool. You know, whatever. All right, Sido. And get this thing going. That's weird. I told our software, let's take a look at the leader, and instead, it gave me Ben. Our leader at the halfway rundown here would be the Spooky Food Country USA. 75 Chevy. They sell Little Debbie there. Little Debbie Chevy. Alex Goff's not here, so somebody's got to have it. Sitting P2, Morris Bogan. Maybe we can get him put them numbers on the door where they belong. I doubt it. He seems like a rebel. A fast rebel. Got old Keith Hanlon there, P3. The super ultra neon green. With Ollie is behind him. Kyle, earlier quote-unquote highlight. Ryan Traver behind him. Got old him Barkham, who has had him a day. Chris Melton got a pretty cool looking scheme, and it honestly helps to kind of, when you scuff the wall, it's harder to see. That is big brain right there. Rafter! And there's Matt Harmon, the old 28 Chevy. And we got a Brandon Hinton. And we saw Sid. And we've seen James. I don't know if we've seen James. There's James. Oh, James misses Pitt. That's less than ideal, James. And then we got Pete Dillon from Philly. We got the one cool cat who is sporting him a new cat scheme. Like that, cat. Anyway, just figure we flip through and see who's got what going on here. And we shall move forward. Here we come back. We are on board on the old Burb-mobile. And we're not actually going this slow. We're kind of going like that slow. Because we're coming to the green. However, yep, that's not going to work. Oh no, what's happening? We're going to switch to the old gearbox here and see if we can't see up high. And there's kind of the rest of it. Harmon goes around. He's got him some wheel spin. Did some dippity doos. Tried to do him a Piracini pirouette. Just kind of ended up just sitting there in the grass in his own filth. Horrible. Terrible. So we're gonna bring it back one more time, and we're gonna try this restart again. Definitely need to give Ryan Traver a shout out here, man. This is him and Ollie are gonna go arounds here for a minute. Touch, dunk. Oh, man. You hear the tires. The tires are angry. The tires are hot. The tires are cranky. The tires are me all the time in the Midwest during the summer because meh. Boo summer. Definitely got some issues brewing there with the post altercation damage. That's it's gonna shorten up the amount of laps he needs to run. Well, while we look over here, old Ryan Hyatt, that boy is up front again. And just a few ticks behind is the sexy Waltrip Mobile, piloted by Kyle Gretsch. And then right on his back bumper would be Morris Bogan. And just showing doing a little bounceroo, ping pong ball sort of action is Ollie. And there's my house truck, Ben Harkham. He's got Rafter right on his tailpipe, which is not necessarily true. Now he's more on his tailpipe. They do stick out the sides of these things. How the hell am I running 7th? Huh, that's weird. Probably lose that to JC here pretty shortly because, here he comes. Boogadat. And right behind him be Keith Hanlon. And then we got on here for a P10, be Chris Melton. Those Sidward tennis balls, P11. Boo. Matt Harmon, pictured earlier doing enhanced driving techniques. James Lawson matriculating around here, P13. We got Brandon Hinton in just a wild paint scheme. I dig it. I like it. Kind of reminds me of like the 80s. I don't know if it's supposed to, but that's just kind of what makes me think of. And then the one cool cat, meow, mobile. Pete Dillon Also with a cool paint scheme. A lot of good paint schemes. Then Ryan, we kind of got him documented, and he's real close to another lap because there it is. There's the guy with the other laps. Da-da. Da-da. I will take a last 10, and we'll just kind of ride it out here, and we'll see what's happening together because, it's been 6 days, so I don't remember anything. I made lasagna for supper, if anybody's interested in that. I do remember doing that because it's only been a couple hours ago now. Single digits, I like those. I can count them on my hands. I don't got to keep my toes out of my shoes. But JC's definitely creeping up on me. Handling is flying up on the both of us. It's almost like he's got newer tires. And those newer tires make a gigantic difference. Because they do. All right, and there is handling, which I'm not exactly sure. I've got it set to crashes, just so you guys know. When I do these, I basically have iRacing set to crashes, so it's the most exciting, or if it knows something's getting ready to crash. I'm always nervous when it shows me, because I do bounce off the wall a fair amount. We got us a fight for 8th now. Got like a 3-way. We got an 8th, 9th, 10th fight right here. It'll be the closest battle on track. Would look like off of JC's truck. Brum, brum, brum. He really can't give him a lot of gas. You got to be careful with him. Oh, JC touched the wall. Just a little scuff. He'll be all right. It looks like Ollie up there is making waves. These two are moving on out. Up here to Melton. This is not anything super close. But Ollie's about 4/10 behind Rafter. You can see at the top of the screen. Let's change this over here. Watch it! Yowzers! Look at that moron! Yeek! Who let that guy drive? Whew. Probably the guy that couldn't drive anywhere else, so he started a league and bribed people with YouTube videos if they'd race with him. Holy monkeys. Get that guy on the track. Drives like the Iowa offense. Terribly. The offensive drive, that guy was supposed to work both ways. If you got it, great. If not, it was terrible. Do whatever you need to do, I guess. Throw eggs at me in the comments. Whatever. Anywho, 4 to go. This knucklehead is coming around. This guy is a train stalker. Luckily for him, the trains are easy to stock because they're on the same tracks. But no, we have, believe it or not, a Section 4 train. Somehow, this guy, I don't know how, but every time he leaves his house, he sees a train. It's the weirdest thing ever. I'm kind of starting to think that maybe he has like some sort of app of like where the trains are, and that's just where he goes. Or he sits there all day and just lies to us and tells us he's at work, and he's not, and then he sees the train and he's like, oh, hey, look, I just saw this. Something's got to be going on with this. I don't know what. I don't know how I'm going to prove it, so I'm just going to lie about it. Because that's how we do it here. We don't need no stinking truth. Never let the truth stand in the way of a good story. P2 with P3 closing. Get him, Rafter. Get him. He looks like he might. We're going to have a... Ooh! Kyle says, not today, sugar. Whoop, 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 whoop. We gonna get him. It's a drag race to the white. Rafter takes P2. He gone. He all sorts of gone. See if Morris is going to make any move. I think he's too far back on Kyle. So it looks like we're going to come across the line. It's going to be the Hyatt. And then it's going to be Rafter. Kyle's going to pull up P3. Morris is going to take 4th. And Ollie is going to be our P5. Our 5P, as they say. And Rafter got dumped because, that's the thing we do here. So let's hit our results. Or not. There we go. Ryan Hyatt takes the win over Al Corey, Kyle Gretsch, and Morris Bogan. Sorry about that. I'm not sure how I got Marcus. 4th, 5th. Then we got Ollie, Ben, Chris rounding up the next 3. Keith, John, Sid, top 10. Hey, look, I managed to get back to 11th. Look at me go. Harmon, Hinton, Lawson, attorneys at law, down to 14th. One cool cat, one cool Pete, and one has had a better day, Ryan. Round out what we got going on. So, you have our stuff. It is league number 7,000. Discord link is in the channel. So you know what to do. Join us Mondays, 8:30 Eastern. We are going to be racing. That's what we do here. Well, I mean, we ran into stuff. We do a lot of dumb stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. We will see you next week, maybe in 2 weeks. It's back to, I think I got a lot of stuff done, so hopefully we get these things out every week. Thank you for watching. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye.